guys, welcome to today's class. Today we're going to get started in extended child's pose. So go ahead, flip around and sit those hips back towards the heels. Extend the fingertips out long towards the top of the mat. Maybe we open those knees out wide, allow the heart to sink down a little closer to the earth, yogi's choice. What we're looking for is contact between the forehead and the mat. So if we're having trouble rounding the forehead down, maybe we could stack our fists, maybe we could use a block. Wherever we choose to be, wherever we land, just making sure that we're softening in through that cervical spine, closing the eyes, and starting to draw our focus inward. There's my doggy protecting us. So this is the real test of staying on your mat, right? Not letting our thoughts drift away to what my dog is barking at. Not drifting away to what's going to happen when I walk off my mat. Just trying to stay right here for the next 30 minutes. With each inhale, we feel that back open. With each exhale, we feel the hips soften a little bit more. Starting with our body scan, moving from the crown of the head all the way down to the toes and the fingertips. Just checking in, make sure we're softening throughout, not holding any tension anywhere. See if there's any body parts we might be taking care of today. Take one more breath here. And if our fists were stacked, we'll re-extend the hands to the top of the mat. On the next inhale, let's lift up, tuck our toes, and we'll exhale, find our down dog. Start to pedal the feet out, alternate releasing one heel to the mat, bending the opposite knee. If we need to, maybe we shift forward to plank just to check out our alignment. Make sure those shoulders are stacked right over the wrists, pushing back through the heels. Long straight line from the crown of the head all the way down to the feet. And then we'll push back up to our down dog. Keep the upper back nice and open. Soften the heart to the thighs. Start to open through the backs of the legs. Then we'll extend both legs, rotate that tailbone up to the sky, get a nice big stretch in the back of the thighs. And then we'll lift that right leg all the way up to the sky, rotate the right hip on top of the left, push the sole of that right foot all the way up into the heavens. Use the body weight here to draw that left heel down towards the earth. And then rotate the toes so that they face the mat now. Hips are level, right leg is still extended up. And then we're going to shift forward to plank. Keep that right leg lifted. On the next exhale, let's draw that right leg to the right elbow. Lengthen. The knee comes to the left elbow. Lengthen. This time the knee moves to the right wrist. Lengthen out. And then to the left wrist. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen out. Drop the right toes into our high plank. Exhale, slowly lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Release all the way down. Heart is on the mat. Inhale, we'll peel up, little baby cobra. Shoulders pull away from the ears. Hands lift. Hands come under the shoulders. Pull the elbows in, push up and hinge back. Extended child's pose. Let's lift back up. All fours, stacking our joints. We'll extend the left leg out here. Find our balance, level the left hip out with the right. And then we're going to open the toes out to the side. Gaze at the toes. Exhale, draw the toes forward. Try to keep that heel level with the hip. Inhale, sweep the toes back. Exhale, tap the toes outside of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tap. One more on either side. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, draw it forward. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale. Inhale, lengthen again. Exhale, twist those toes, draw them to the front, and then we're going to take that left hand and try to reach out for that heel. Hold here. Release, lengthen the toes behind us. Tap them outside of the mat once more. Plant the toes here. Keeping that right knee bent, we'll extend the right fingers up to the sky. Might feel a nice little stretch in the booty here. Release the hand, extend the toes behind us. Kick that right leg out like a kickstand, and we're going to roll into our side plank. Extend the left fingers up to the sky. Reach the left fingertips over the ear, and then lift that left leg up. Inhale. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Inhale, open up last time. And exhale, close. Inhale, open. We'll swim back to all fours. Extend both legs, and then lift the hips up to down dog. Pedal the feet out again. Lengthen both legs, press the heels towards the mat, the heart to the thighs. Left leg lifts up to the sky. Rotate that hip on top of the right to start with. Again, use this opportunity to press the body weight into that right heel. And then level those hips out. Toes point down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to right elbow. Inhale. Exhale to left wrist. Inhale. Exhale to right wrist. Inhale, lengthen, drop the toes down. Slowly lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift up and open. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, find our down dog. We'll drop to our knees. Find ourselves in all fours. Stack the shoulders over the wrists. The hips over the knees. Right leg kicks out. Drop the right hip so it's level with the left. And then open the hip out. Toes point to the side. Exhale, kick that foot forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tap it outside of the mat. Inhale, reach behind us. And then exhale, twist the toes forward. Inhale. And exhale, tap. Inhale, lengthen one more time. Exhale. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw those toes forward. Find our balance in that left leg. And then reach the hand for the ankle. Release, lengthen the leg. Tap it outside of the mat. Find our balance here. Reach the left fingers for the sky. Left hand comes down. Right leg extends, touch the toes to the mat. Kick the left leg out like a kickstand. Roll into our side plank on the opposite side. Right fingers reach up. Extend that right arm over the ear, and then lift the right heel in line with the tailbone. Inhale, lengthen, reach the fingers and the toes away, and then exhale, draw everything into center. Inhale, open up. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach out. And then we'll draw everything back to our all fours. Let's hinge back into extended child's pose. Take a breath. Reach the fingertips to the top of the mat. And rest the forehead on the earth. Feel that belly press into the thighs with each inhale. We'll press the palms into the mat. Inhale, lift up, exhale, down dog. Tailbone rotates to the sky. Pedal the feet out again. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale it, sweep it to the top of the mat, drop the left knee. Inhale, scoop the arms up. Exhale, hands come down. Tuck the back toe and lengthen the leg. Inhale, scoop those arms up again. Press into the sole of that right foot. Push back through the left heel. Inhale. Exhale, drop those hands. And then we're going to balance into the right leg. Lift that left leg all the way up to the sky. On the inhale, bend the right knee. Tuck that left knee behind. Exhale, kick the left foot up. Inhale, bend and tuck. Sit the hips down. And exhale, kick up. One more. Inhale. And exhale. So from here, moving right into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Rotate the left hip on the right. Right hand is directly underneath of the shoulder. Left hand could stay on the mat, or it could come to the hip. Maybe it extends up to the sky. If we'd like to try for a bind, we can take the left foot into the left hand, trying to level that knee out with the hip. Keep everything opening, open the heart. Left hand comes down. Left foot steps back about halfway, train tracking those feet. Pyramid pose. Lengthen through the crown of the head. We could have our hands on top of blocks here, if it helps give us a nice open heart. Maybe our hands are on top of the shins if we feel comfortable balancing. Drawing that right hip back to meet the left. Feel a beautiful opening into the back of the right leg. Hands release to the earth. Step the left foot forward into our forward fold. Notice any differences between the right foot and the left, the right leg and the left. Inhale, peel up to our flat back. Exhale, round down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Reach the hands up to the sky. And exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, round down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands into the earth. Walk or jump back to plank. Slowly lower the heart, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift up and open, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Pedal the feet out. And then reach both heels to the mat. Tailbone rotates to the sky. Left leg lifts. Inhale. Exhale, sweep that foot all the way to the top of the mat. Drop the right knee. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands come down. Tuck the back toe and then extend the right leg into our high lunge. Still stacking that left knee over the ankle. Inhale, arms up. Hands come down. We'll step forward and balance into that left leg. Reach the right foot all the way up to the sky. Inhale, bend into the left knee, tuck the right behind. Exhale, push up. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lift. Last time, inhale, bend. Exhale, lift. Opening right into Ardha Chandrasana. Stack the right hip on top of the left. Hands can stay on the earth. Maybe that left hand is even on top of a block. Or we can extend the right fingers up. Again, if we'd like, we could take that right foot, right ankle into the hand and open up the front of the body. Release the hand, release the foot. Step it back about halfway for pyramid pose again. Again, the hands can be on a block, and each side might be different. This side we might request a block if we didn't on the opposite side. Maybe we'll bring our hands onto our shin, peel up, lengthen the crown of the head away from the tailbone. Release the hands, step that right foot in, exhale, forward fold. Notice any differences between where the left leg was before and where it is now. Inhale, peel up, flat back. And exhale, round down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, reverse swan dive, sweep the fingers up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, round down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, walk or jump back to plank. Slowly lower, Chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, roll the shoulders back, heart is open. Drop the knees, hinge back. Extended child's pose. Forehead rounds to the earth. Listen to the sounds that surround you. Next inhale, press the palms into the earth. Lift up, exhale, down dog. Oh, I left a big sweat print on the mat. That's where you know it's a good session, right? There's also no air conditioning in this room, and it's about 95 degrees and humid. So we're going to look to the top of the mat. We're going to jump both of our feet outside of the hands. So inhale, bend the knees, hold the breath, and then hop. Exhale when we land. Moving into Malasana, I'm going to turn and face you. So we're trying to keep the heels on the earth. Open those knees nice and wide. Stack the shoulders above the hips. Press the palms together. Inhale, let's extend those legs, lift the arms up. Open nice and wide. And then exhale, hands come to prayer, hands to heart center, sink back down. Inhale, reach up. Open. Exhale, sink down. 2 more times. Inhale. Try to lock the knees at the top, and then exhale, sink down. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. If we'd like to, we can move into crow from here. I'm going to move back to the top of my mat. So maybe we need to step the feet a little closer. Palms press into the earth. Lift the hips nice and high. Bring those knees into the backs of the arms. And then try to bring the toes up off of the earth. Maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't. Feet come back down, sit back into our Malasana. Hands press into the earth, and then we're going to jump back to our plank. Slowly lower. Exhale. Inhale, lift up. On the exhale, drop the knees, hinge back. So we're going to do that same series again. And then after moving through our Malasana flow, we're going to find ourselves in frog. Get a nice opening through that inner hip a little bit more. Before we do so, we're going to stand and do a standing transition into flying pigeon, but we don't have to go all the way. So extend the fingertips to the top of the mat. Inhale, we'll lift up. Exhale, down dog. Looking to the top of the mat, we'll walk or jump our way just into forward fold. Feet step inside of the hands. Exhale. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, round down. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Fingers reach up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take that right heel, ankle, cross it over the left thigh. Just above the knee, not on top of the joint. And then from here, let's just have a seat. So we're not going to move into the arm balance. Just Just try to sit the hips low, get a nice stretch into that right hip. Maybe drop the hands down. Just looking for a stretch here. By all means, if flying pigeon feels necessary for you, feel free. Otherwise, we'll bring our hands back to heart center, slowly work our way back up to standing, and release that foot down. Shake it out, opposite side. Left ankle crosses on top of that right thigh, and then we'll have a seat. Maybe dropping the hands down. Keep those hips nice and low. Hands back to heart center. And we'll lift back up. Release that leg. Find ourselves at the top of the mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, round down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, walk or jump our way back to plank. Slowly lower. Exhale, inhale, lift up. Exhale, down dog. We'll look to the top of the mat, outside of the hands. Bend the knees, inhale, hop. And then exhale, we're in our malasana. I'm gonna stay here this time. Hips are down. And then inhale, lengthen, reach up. Exhale, sink down. Try to keep the heart above the hips. The shoulders stacked directly on top. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink. And if this bums your knees out, we could just stay in malasana. Inhale, last time. Exhale, sink. Let's drop our hands. We're gonna find our way into frog pose. So drop those knees down. I'll turn to face you. Open the knees nice and wide. We're gonna open the toes out to the side and find a beautiful straight line between the ankle and the knee and the hip. So we're not sinking the hips back. We're stacking everything right in line. Maybe if we have enough space, we could open those knees a little bit more. Maybe we stay on the palms. Maybe we drop down. Coming back up onto the palms. If we took the forearms, heel toe, the feet in, draw the knees in, and then we're gonna find ourselves seated, extending those legs out in front of us for Paschimottanasana. Maybe move the flesh out from under the sits bones. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fall forward. Remember, we're trying to keep a nice long spine here. Press the backs of the knees into the earth. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. The right hand grabs the outside of the left foot. We'll lift that left heel in line with the shoulder and then find our twist. The left fingers move behind us. Gaze at whatever beautiful scenery you have. I can see a bird's nest. Great. Come back to center. We're going to take that left foot, draw it up into the crease of the right leg. We could place a block under the knee if this does not feel comfortable, and if it hurts, we just don't do it, right? Push out through the sole of that right foot. We could take the left hand and just hold on to that foot in front. Maybe we take the hand behind us and try to find the toes. Maybe not. Maybe we use a strap. Inhale, reach the right fingers up to the sky, and exhale, fall forward. Try to keep the shoulders level with the earth. You might feel some discomfort on that right quad. It's okay, we're opening into the fascia like a deep tissue massage. And we'll lift back up. Re-extend that left leg. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. Exhale, fall forward. Paschimottanasana. Left hand grabs the outside of the right foot. Reach that heel up in line with the shoulder, and then the right fingertips reach back. Remember to keep flexing in through both feet. Release back to center. Take that right foot, draw it up to the crease of the left leg. Now, if you're anything like me, both sides might be different. This side, I have a harder time bringing that foot all the way into the crease. I had surgery on this knee when I was back in college, so that could be why. Or my body's just built a little bit differently. So again, the right hand can stay in front holding onto that foot, or maybe it tries to swim behind. I'm going to keep my hand in front for this one. Inhale, the left fingers reach up to the sky. Exhale, we'll fall forward. We'll come back up. Extend the leg. We're going to make our way onto our backs just for a nice little spinal twist. Knees to the sky, feet on the earth. We'll tuck everything under, big curl into that spine, roll down one vertebrae at a time. Release and lengthen the spine all the way on the mat. Take the knees, we'll hug them in towards the chest. Gently rock side to side. Release the feet to the mat, knees to the sky. Palms open up. We'll rotate the scapula underneath of that upper back. The right leg crosses over the left like we're sitting like a lady in a chair, and then let those knees fall all the way to the left. Try to keep the right shoulder on the mat. Those knees back up to center, uncross the legs. Left leg crosses over the right, and then the knees fall to the right. Left shoulder tries to stay on that mat. Coming back up to center. Uncross the legs. We'll take the knees into the chest, hug them in tight one last time. Crossing the ankles. We're going to roll our way up to a comfortable seated position. Or crisscross applesauce, as our children may know it as. Sit up nice and tall, roll the shoulders back a few times. Settle in here. Stack the shoulders over the hips. Tuck that tailbone under, close the eyes. Soften in through the jaw. We'll bring our hands to heart center. Inhale, fingers and chin lift to the sky. Exhale, hands come to heart center. I thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so proud of you for taking the time to step on the mat. Take a second, notice any changes in your body and your mind. Those are the fruits of your work today, just within 30 minutes. The divine light in me sees and honors the divine light in you. Namaste.